President Vladimir Putin recently convened significant discussions within the Kremlin alongside Yevgeny Prigozhin, the notable founder of the Wagner mercenary group, and his commanders. The focal point of these high-level talks centered around the audacious armed mutiny that the Wagner group attempted against the army's top brass, Dmitry Peskov. The official spokesman for the Kremlin confirmed that the meeting took place on June 29th, a mere 5 days after the thwarted mutiny. This event holds immense implications, standing as one of the most substantial challenges to Putin's leadership since assuming power in 1999. Initial reports of the meeting were unveiled by French newspaper Libération, shedding light on the convergence of influential figures. Joining Prigozhin and Putin were Viktor Zolotov, the esteemed head of the National Guard, and Sergei Naryshkin, the distinguished boss of SVR Foreign Intelligence. Peskov further divulged that a total of 35 individuals, including Prigozhin and commanders from the Wagner unit, were invited to engage in this pivotal 3-hour-long gathering. During the course of the talks, President Putin provided a comprehensive assessment of the Wagner Group's actions on the front lines, with a specific focus on their involvement in the special military operation in Ukraine. Furthermore, the discussions delved into the events that unfolded on June 24th, the fateful day of the mutiny. Peskov emphasized President Putin's attentive listening as the commanders elucidated their perspectives on the incident. In turn, the president offered them additional avenues for employment and combat, showcasing his commitment to finding viable solutions. Peskov highlighted the unwavering loyalty and resolute support of the commanders for both the head of state and the Supreme Commander-in-Chief. Their dedication to continuing the fight for the motherland was passionately reaffirmed, underscoring their unwavering stance as ardent supporters and valiant soldiers. The brevity of the mutiny, spearheaded by Prigozhin, resulted in the Wagner fighters briefly gaining control over Rostov-on-Don, a pivotal southern city, as well as a crucial military headquarters building. However, the crisis was skillfully diffused through a brokered agreement with Belarusian leader Alexander Lukashenko. Drawing a historical parallel, President Putin likened these events to the tumultuous period preceding the 1917 Russian Revolution, expressing heartfelt gratitude to the army and security services for averting chaos and the perils of civil war. Prigozhin has unequivocally stated that the mutiny was not intended to overthrow the government but rather served as a means to hold accountable the army and defense chiefs for their perceived errors and unprofessional conduct in Ukraine. Despite the challenges posed by the mutiny, President Putin has made the resolute decision to retain Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu and Chief of the General Staff Valery Gerasimov, a choice publicly exemplified through their appearances on state television. This steadfast determination stands in contrast to Prigozhin's appeals for their dismissal. As part of the agreement reached to bring an end to the mutiny, Prigozhin was expected to depart for Belarus. However, recent revelations by Lukashenko have shed light on Prigozhin's return to Russia, indicating that Wagner fighters have not yet availed themselves of the offer to relocate to Belarus. This unexpected development raises pertinent questions concerning the implementation of the agreement and its potential ramifications moving forward.